Hi, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us. We've got a lot to cover in our weather video today. We're tracking 2 more storms in the Southern Ocean within the next 10 days. We've got some regions that have got no rain coming for the next 10 days. And some regions to the north of the country in drought have got showers in the forecast, you guessed it, for the next 10 days. So let's take a look at what is going on. We'll start off with the storm. The Chatham Islands, I think, dodged a bit of a bullet. The worst of those winds right around the centre, and it's just far enough away from them. They'll be getting gales across today, but hopefully not those severe damaging ones that could cause major problems. But a bit like dropping a rock in a pond, there is a ripple effect, and in this sense, big swells coming through. In fact, this storm's generating 13-metre waves offshore, and we've got 6-7 metre waves coming in along the coastlines. Wellington in particular, there's been some inundation around the roads with the sea coming in this morning. So if you're taking your daily walk, your fresh air in your local beach, please take extreme care for the next 24 hours along the eastern and southern coastlines. Let's have a look at Thursday, and we're back to normal, to be honest with you. We're in the usual squash zone between high pressure and low pressure, typical autumn weather. So west to southwest winds. They're warmer though, they're coming out of Australia. So some areas at the top of the South Island and the eastern North Island, which have been a bit cooler lately, will be bouncing back into highs in the late teens and early 20s. By Friday, there is the next storm, which is staying south, but there is the next one. Around the rest of the country, we've got westerly winds. They might even turn a little more northwest. Some are subtropical, so Friday may not be very cold. It could be quite a bit warmer in some places, but the west coast, cloudy the whole way up to the far north, and rain or showers, mostly showers, falling along that whole coastline. Now with that subtropical element and the colder Southern Ocean air mixing here, there might be a few downpours and even the chance of a couple of thunderstorms crossing into the western side of the North Island on Friday. Now this map highlights it even more for you. You can see in the red zone the risk of thunderstorms coming through for you. Now this is not a solid line of thunder. This is just saying if there are going to be any thunderstorms at all, that's the area they're most likely to form in. Now as for showers, the darker the green, the heavier the rain. So we're seeing some good downpours coming into the western side of the North Island, including drought zones. Not everybody in the drought zone will get it in Northland, but hey, showers, it's a positive thing for you. The other map we've got shows the rainfall on Friday. This is just the 24 hours of Friday. And some of these rainfall totals in red, 30, 35 millimetres in one day. So that's very helpful. Now the drought zones further to the north, it's a little drier around the Bay of Islands, but on the western side, which has missed out on plenty of downpours lately, you have anywhere between 5 and 15 millimetres coming just on Friday. So I think the droughts, as I've been saying, sort of slowly ending with death by paper cuts. Let's get into the weekend. Saturday, there is the next storm. Very similar in depth to some of the other ones we've seen around the Southern Ocean lately, but not quite as deep as the one that just passed us. So this is not a repeat of what we've just had, but it is in the same place. So we'll get another surge of showers to the north. Again, good news for the drought zones. More rain on the west coast and blustery winds coming in across the country from the northwest. So it'll be pretty warm on Saturday. By Sunday, we've got more showers blowing through. A bit colder though down here in the south. That'll drop temperatures for you as that stormy system tracks by. And a few more showers coming into the north with subtropical breezes means it shouldn't be too cold. And our final map for Monday, hopefully this is accurate. We're not locking this in just yet, but there is a chance of more rain or showers for northern New Zealand at the start of next week. Subtropical breezes coming down, so good for pasture growth, good for grass growth, good for the gardens. At the other end of the country, you've got colder winds. It'll feel more wintry for you. And maybe a few coastal showers, won't be much, just a bit of drizzle really coming through for you, and staying dry and settled in the middle part of the country. I mentioned another storm coming for next weekend. You can see it even at the start of next week, starting to grow down there in the Southern Ocean. That's all from me. We'll see you again on Thursday with the very latest.